Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Conquest of Elysium 3 with me, BrainBoy 20, where we last left off. We completely murdered the armies of the Enchanter and killed off the Enchanter's citadel. Now all that remains is the Hobgoblins. I keep calling them by something different. Hoburgs. I don't even know what they're actually supposed to be called, but who cares. Anyway, Pippin, raise all the dead people. As usual, fast forward, because I'm not going to sit through this. And there's more dead. We'll raise one more time and then head on out. And as usual, transferring these to be left behind. So the Crystal Tower is protected. Grimwald. The new... Grimwald the New. Yes, that's precisely what his name is now. Kill off these wolves. There's 9 of them, I don't care. Shek the loveliest flying beastie. Go down here and kill this serpent? Sure, we'll keep leveling you up. Or attempting to. You've already got 1 level, that's great. It's 1 extra hit point per level. And morale. Not like you need it. You just need the hit points, really. Wilson, the new hero. You're not that great. And there's no army around here for you to go and lead, so we'll have you march on over and fight solo creatures and try to level you up so you might become useful later. Now you're going for the fortified Hoburg. I'm going to send you through the hills. Plaguestein. You kill these boars, and then we'll meet up here and double the size of this force. So Scouter, we've captured the town. What units do you don't have any units to transfer, so you're kind of just going to sit here and just fend off the innumerable creatures. Why did I transfer you out? You'd make excellent defenders here. Wallen, you're not insane! Go. Of course. And sadistic choices everywhere. He's not insane for once. We might be able to move him through here, but there's mountains everywhere, so Wallen's probably not going to become a lich this episode. And Shek does his duty. And he dies from poison. Oh, we have a scout that's available. Generic Necro. When did you die? I no longer quite recall. By the power of Grave Skull, combine your armies! I would give you to the Wraith, but I think the Wraith already kind of deserves it. Well, they try to out-quantity us. We actually have quality troops compared to their Hoburg defenders, I think. Okay, not really. We're probably gonna get stomped, but we might as well try and take the fortified Hoburg. Generic Necromancer. Let's see, if I Stygian paths here, where do I end up? Feels the presence of the dead. Where is dead? We might as well. Pippin, my favorite man. Go south? We'll raise some dead. If we get lucky, we'll get some soulless that are actually worth something. Yeah. Can you raise dead? Slight presence. Alright, we'll transfer out the 2 soulless, which probably aren't going to be holding this place, but who cares. And he'll begin his slow descent into insanity. Shek, the loveliest flying creature. Go kill this wolf. Continue your attempt at leveling yourself. You get 1 extra strength at level 2, and all of a sudden your bite and claw are doing a lot more damage. Wilson, you're going to take on 2 boars? I'd rather send you against a solo creature, but I guess that's fine. What up here? Oh yeah, there's a huge worm. Completely forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Poison aura. Okay, no. Svalin, head down here. Transfer out, like, 5 of them to hold this hamlet, but I'm going to transfer out the rest to hold the town. And Wallen is, of course, insane. Shek does his duty. You nearly killed Wilson with 1 hit. Thank you, that's oh so fair. Oh, yep, they're trying. They realize there's a huge force that's trying to outflank. Well, generic, perhaps we can trick them. Oh, I didn't know there was a town there. Can Plaguestein... I don't think so. With the Solus, I think they're going to move too slow. So I'm assuming they're like right here. And if they attack me, it's suicide. As they just don't have the forces. They don't have enough range to stop me. I would think. Grimold. I don't know where to send you next. I guess just start dealing with the independents that are spawning around here. Yeah, it seems reasonable. I mean, that's kind of why I recruited you. And let's check being immortal. He regenerates. He doesn't regenerate. Eh. More EXP. What can I send him to fight next? Well, there's just an ancient boar. So we might as well claim it. Wilson. You're near death. As heroic as you might be, we're gonna send you to hide in the huge cave. Scouter... Eh. Svalin, head over here. Drop off the rest of your troops. Head on over. Wilson, Cascada, you're going to take Svalin's troops. There's no reason not to, as his troops can now level up as well, and might be slightly better than yours, which are getting kind of wounded, in all honesty, I mean. Archers! We need more archers. Crossbowmen's okay too. And end our turn. Go, Shek, go! Well, the town's gonna be ours no matter what. And it's not gonna be taken from us, except in extreme circumstances. Which amuses me to no end. Hey, buddy. Hey. Use special power, let's raise the dead. Stygian paths here. Sure, we'll take over some Hoburg equipment. How about this? You know? I feel as if it might be a good idea to attack these people. Before, you know, they group up on me. Or I can send them through a loop. Why not? Pippin, you find nothing. Why did I ever decide to send you over here? Grimold, I think I was sending you over here to make sure nothing claims the brigand lair so that it doesn't spawn more brigands. You know, because it's not an irritating mechanic at all. Shek is near death again, so I'm going to just sit him inside this village for a while. There are at least some things he can theoretically kill. Actually, no, I'll put him in the magic library. More targets. And closer to where I want him to be. Wilson, you're just going to sit there because you're near death. Cascader, head on over, take the town, I guess. Wallen's insane. Wilson can't do anything, so we're just going to end their turn. As you already know how that's gonna go, I don't feel like wasting my time. Use special power, strong presence of dead. Let's see, can I raise an army right here? Let's do a major summoning. Tarshian Spirit. You know what? Transfer out all the units here. Go join them. Let's make a wall, a veritable horde of the dead. I'll have to have these two armies basically combined. They might just sit there, maybe, but with an army of around 300, I might be able to take the Hoburg. So I think it's actually relatively undefended. And you'll go and kill off these boars. Comically small battles. Shek, how are you doing? Could you kill a wolf? You could, unless it crits. Let's go kill a wolf with you, Shek. And Wilson, you're still wounded, so you're just going to sit there and wait. Subjugation of this region is now complete. And we'll head down and continue to subjugate the natives. And Pippin can't move. He may, however, do a major summoning. We'll get a wraith. I don't mind that at all. You know what, come on. You'll be the Lord of the Crystal Tower. End turn. And he insta-gives Shek. That's so sad. If you're going to not defend your home civilization. A Sultorn, that's cute. Another Necromancer's Apprentice. Can't transfer. Alright, we'll make the slow movements. We'll probably be moving it around one space per turn. Raise dead. Feels a slight presence. Okay, travel Stygian paths. Go down to the gallows. Raise dead here. Pippin, you'll continue your slow movement up north. Maybe we can claim these cannibal villages here and see what's in this darkened location. Grimold, there's nothing of note here. Gamul waits, Wilson waits, Scotter subjugates, Wallen's insane, and Shek is reviving. Gamul is just gonna wait here. I don't see any reason to move him anywhere else. Sultorn are annoying. Were it not for all the Emerald Dragons, Iron Scorpions, and stuff like that, if he doesn't attack me, I win. There's no way you can hold the fortified Hoburg. Especially if generic... Okay, major summoning. Get an undead dragon. Major summoning. Get a wraith. I don't mind either of those scenarios. Minor summon. We get a raven familiar. Alright. Mugmon? Transfer out everything that the other man controls. And we'll surround them. We'll combine more units together. Maybe, just maybe, if they attack into us, we get the first strikes, we kill off the Iron Ant, and maybe the Clockwork Soldiers and such, and we will just basically win this battle, even with their oh-so-lovely Emerald Iron Dragon. Which, Emerald just seems like they never die. Maybe. Grimold, kill these wolves. Come on. What time is midwinter? I will actually have you transfer on up. Why can you move? Oh yeah, you're floating. I'm an idiot. I didn't even realize that was a thing. You will actually take these two forces, and we'll claim this place, and then transfer out the Solus so they defend here naturally, in case we've already taken everything from here. Wilson, are you still healing? You are still healing. Scudder, maybe we'll just start subjugating this region. I mean, we don't really have anything else to do but subjugate, repeat. Just subjugate to our heart's content, so... Wallen, you're not insane. Unfortunately, you're only given sadistic choices of what direction to go in, so we'll just take the one without conflict. And Pippin will just waste his time, because he's not going to move anytime soon. Well, that's why you have one soulless here. It's midwinter, so we're just going to move you here, because we can just move you into this region next. You're attacking our 3 soulless. I can't tell if that's strategic genius and you honestly think we're not going to kill you, or something else is in mind. Now, what I hope here... This is what I hope. Did either of these people do anything magically? No, but I didn't actually alter your spells. Disease? No thanks. I'll take Drain Life. Stone Shards? Damage? Yeah, no, most of this stuff otherwise is good. Alright. Everyone charge! Charge! Horde versus Horde. And most of my gentlemen are resistant to your attacks. Does things count as piercing? No, they count as blunt. Are these guys weak to blunt? They should be. Then they would have to actually have more power. Never mind. So basically, our front line is resistant to their front line, no matter how strong it is. And we'll just start overwhelming them with forces. But the killer here should be Stygian paths here. Stygian paths here. You only put me further and further away. You disappoint me. Pippin. Head to the cannibal village. We'll resurrect a few more dead men. Grimold. Claim this tree. You can't claim a tree. What am I talking about? I am an idiot. Anyway. Let's see. If these wolves move, Shek will come in and kill them. And Wusson, are you finally healed, you wuss? You are. The bear would kill you, though. The boars would most definitely kill you. We'll claim the temple. We can even activate the special location. I don't feel like doing so, though. And we'll kill all these dwarves, claim the coal mine. End turn, as Wallen is insane and can't do anything. You killed one of my long deads. Thank you for that. Well, we basically have won this. This is actually one of the command spots, so this is actually probably one of the best scenarios you could have gotten. And knowing full well we've already instantly won this, I'm going to skip it, because I want to see what the other battle's like. So let's go full speed! This is what a good ranged line does. Our spellcasters are finally doing something. Unfortunately, all their slingers are doing is killing off my front line repeatedly. I was hoping this would be the end, but no. However, what this does do is that they don't have any magic here, and this is an awful lot of dead bodies. It's an awful lot of dead bodies. I'm so thankful when they wipe out one line, and it allows us to get another line in, even though that line's actually pretty terrible. Just considering, once again, Soulless are just meat shields for the ranged units behind them. And we are whittling them down a bit. I mean, the hordes of the undead have to do something, but our spellcasters are doing the majority of the killing here. I don't want to skip this, because I don't know if we're going to somehow get a surprise victory out of this. These things like the Tarshian Spirit have such absurd amounts of health that I don't think all the ranged units in the world will actually kill this. And once again, I'll love it because all the dead bodies. We might just win this with the demi-lich, who I derided as being useless because he's immobile, but I just wasn't playing it right. You know, I'm not even sure I planned this. In all honesty, I don't. I say I'm not even sure I planned this. No, I know exactly what I do. I didn't plan this. I just realized, wait, there's a ton of dead bodies here now, which guarantees the demi-lich's teleportation, and they don't have any magic, and they're all wounded from this fight. Unfortunately, Grave Skull is gonna die, or has already died. No, he's on the front lines now. Grave Skull, you better do your job! Please, Mound King, you've done amazing work before in leading the force. No, his time is up. Yeah, all the forces in the world have gone to waste. I sometimes forget how weak the Necromancer's forces are. Oh, there's also the fact that I have a defense bonus or two, which I completely neglected. Once again, defense bonuses are the bane of the existence of the Necromancer. But I can't really attack their armies in the open. Sure, they have less armor, but attacking armies in the open, they have magic and high health creatures, both of which are the bane of my troops' existence. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this. That was a loss for me. Two snakes are attacking my army of Solas. Generic. You just lost. Because the generic necromancer does not approve of your BS. And you don't have any magic weapons to stop him. Pippin... Oh, I didn't res dead, did I? I didn't. Transfer units? Yeah, you could probably take on one wolf. Grimwolves, he doesn't care. Shek. You're fully healed now. Go find that wolf. Okay, go kill 2 wolves. Do your duty. Wilson. The winters will now be longer. Eh. Seems useful. Kill the boar? Sure, why not? Wallen's not insane. It's a bloody Christmas-time miracle, even though Christmas is over. End turn. Come on, get us to the battle we want to see. Even though Shek died, which is the biggest disappointment, as always. But I don't think they have the means to kill us. I was right. I think I can just skip this, because I win no matter what. The The most useless spell he can cast right now is reanimation. I'm just gonna wait, because when their front lines collapse in, I want to see, are there spellcasters? If there aren't spellcasters, I'll skip, because it's a stomp. Non-magical invulnerability, I love you. Then again, I might just wait, because this might be the final battle. It's one demi-lich versus an army of non-magic folk. And there's no way I could win by just killing off his commanders, which would have been more epic. Unfortunately, run into the issue of his commanders have forces that mine can't deal with, which is the same thing I've been parroting throughout this entire series. This is just going to be a very, very slow death. In fact, it might take enough turns where fatigue will set in before too long. I think, like, what, it was 80 turns, and then units will start taking fatigue damage. Unless the Necromancer actually is casting his death spell, instead of reanimation, which is the worst spell you could possibly cast right now. How do they still have 307 units? Unless the game's a bit buggy and just realizes, oh wait, there's not as many units there. Or they had just... No, they actually legitimately had 307 units. Well, I think this is a romp. So I'm just gonna skip. Nah. I understand that this is the most interesting battle scene. It is not the most interesting battle scene. And then that happens. I still just gotta see, what is in your back line? Is it just more Hoburgs? Is it really just more Hoburgs? Please tell me. Oh, it's just siege units. Okay. Alright, we're gonna skip. Found the warrior's charm, but it wasn't the end. How disappointing. Now, where could their last base be? We killed off the vast majority. Generic is overwhelmed by the presence of the dead here. Alright, let's start raising. This feels a strong presence. This is great. I'm sorry. This is just amazing. The power of the Necromancer, everyone. 404 units, including the demi-lich. There is no way I will be able to control the vast majority of these, but they're not taking their home back without significant pain. I can even recruit units on their home. Where is their last home? It'd be in a place I haven't checked. Hoburg village can't count. They have to have only one more base. Wallen is completely crazy. Pippin, just search for us, will ya? We gotta find it. Grimwald, you'll continue your job of just clearing out all the deads. Cannot feel the presence of the dead. Oh well. Come on. Just scout for us. Let's see what we can find. Wilson, I don't see anything that you could theoretically kill. Well, it was a low-resource game. Oh, we lose the Crown of Command. Oh well. Spine Membrane Horror. Now what do they take up here? Crater. They took the crater and something else. Meh. Special power. I would major summon. Oh hey, Carrion! I love it! We get a scout, finally. Alright. So, scout, we'll check here. We get another Carrion, which is great for me. Generic special power Stygian, go. Ray's dead. And you can't do anything else. Pippin, March, Blood March, Gold Stream. Eh. Grimolds. This is going to go on for a while longer because I'm going to now play Hunt the Last Base of my opponents, which is never a fun game to play. Wilson, just continue retaking things as you can. Scouter, just march. Guess what? Wallen isn't insane any longer, and he can go kill this. There's not much of a force that can stop him, and we're gonna have a new we're gonna have a new Lich soon. I still haven't shown off the Vampire, but then again, I still think the Vampire is inferior to a Lich. It's just the Vampire is much easier to get than a Lich. Yeah, they can't drain life from him. He's immune to cold. So we're just gonna skip. Generic special power Stygian pads here. It's a ghost in an old battlefield. Well, we might make a legion. Alright. Well, if they're up here, maybe there's some base right here. Then again, I don't know what counts as a base for them. Is he really going to take this force and try to take back his fortified Hoburg? I'm sorry, but that's not going to work. It's definitely not going to work. Pippin finds very little. Why does a silver mine do a lot more than a gold stream? If silver is more it's a magic, it's a fantasy setting. Silver probably has a lot more use than gold. Gamul, you've been devoted to scout. Demoted to scout. 5 giant ants. That won't stand. Check. How much experience do you have? A fair amount. How much did it take? 60. Okay, he can get one more experience level, probably from just fighting snakes. Then again, the snakes really don't have enough damage to bother Shek unless they crit multiple times. Cascader will continue his search. Kulduk. Oh, you're insane and doesn't want to move. Great. He's an old fart who don't need no man. He's a strong, independent necromancer who don't need no flesh. The ghost might actually kill the necromancer. Or not. The iron mine will hold. The silver mine most definitely will not, wherever that is. Ah well. Don't end turn, you moron. Special power, strong presence of dead, let's rise. Stygian paths go. Don't know where you ended up. Slight presence. Oh well. Pippin, special power, let's raise dead. And transfer these out, because we don't care about them anymore. And go claim the hamlet. Grimold. So we had some boars up here that we had to deal with. We had a lot of things to deal with. There's a lot on our plate. Hang on. Quick look. Can you find anything of note? Does the silver mine count? They're not dwarves, it shouldn't. Check. Reclaim the hamlet. Maybe kill that wolf. Woolen... Nothing. Cascader... We're probably not gonna find anything either. He's gonna take everything but it, because he's not gonna try and charge into a force of 400 dead people. Will we actually hold off the giant ants? It looks like it. Then again, appearances can be deceiving. They're dealing more permanent damage than I'm taking. We almost killed them. And again, this watchtower is gonna live. We have another Necromancer's Apprentice. Special power, slight presence, raise dead. Stygian paths. Oh hi! These guys have magic damage, which can't be resisted by you. This is gonna be a lovely battle. We're gonna lose him again. Grimold, kill these boars. This battle bores me. And... Kamul finds a desert palace. That's neat. Shek, go kill this wolf. This is your redemption quest. And after this battle you should level up. Redeem yourself, kill the wolf. Listen. Find nothing of note. Cry, because we can't figure out where the Hoburgs are hiding. Put you in the mountains so you don't feel any urge to attack me. Scouter, you can kill the moose. They don't know you're there. Wallen! Go! You're so close. So close. And that was his revenge. As expected. They're just gonna be spending time reclaiming everything. That's not my problem. I'm still trying to find their last base so I can just end them. And I see all these giant ants. I don't approve of them. Kamul. Head up north. You don't have an army. You're probably dead, but who cares? You're a throwaway. Shek, have you leveled? Shek has leveled! Shek has gained 1 extra strength. And magic resistance. Shek is getting better. Lovely. He still can't take on 35 wolves, though, so he's pretty bad. If you take on a moose... Well, he has comparable stats. Moose is 1 level, so theoretically, maybe. Oh yeah, we never figured out if this was an island or not. How about that? We'll send Shek and do that. Shek can he's probably gonna get killed by the giant ants. Oh well. Gus Cutter. Cut north. Find something. No. Great. We're never going to find it, are we? With every location but here. And unless the mines count as bases that these guys can control, I don't think I can stop them. Wallen. We'll raise dead once more. Necromantic mastery. Oh, you can't lich. Oh, you're a grand necromancer, though. Black death. Disease in an entire battlefield. I think that would be better. Oh, we're gonna be stuck waiting for you then. So disappointing. And I'll recruit a batch of swordsmen. We have more than enough of all resources where this does not matter. We'll even recruit in the Hoburg, because 500 plus units, technically 400 I'm saying, because it's probably going to get up to 500, is clearly not enough. And we'll end our turn. And I was going to say, on this day, he failed his ascension. But I'm also going to end the episode here. Hope you've all enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy 20 with Let's Play Conquest of Elysium 3, and I am signing off.